Hello, 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 and welcome back to this Let's Play of Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition. I'm your host, guide, and sometimes entertainer, Mr. Navanon. And we finished last episode here in the Cloisterwood. We also did a little quick run through the Black Pits and did some exploring there. And then we came here to talk to Jahan and Hannig. So this is where we're going to pick up. And for today, I want to finish exploring the Cloisterwood, and then we're going to go to Bloodmoon Island and discover the island and explore that. But before we do that, let's talk about XP. And we are at 665,450, which is still 15,950 points ahead of where we're supposed to be. And that's in part again by the Gareth Jonathan quest and going up into Niall's room. So we will keep track of that, but that's where we're at for right now. Okay, I did have Iffin make some more charming arrows, so I'm loaded up on those so that I can do some trading. And with all that said, let's continue on, shall we? So we're going to go down to the camp over here, run by Eithne. And so we want to talk to her. She has a quest for us. And so we're going to find out what that is. And probably not going to complete it right now. Probably going to have to wait a bit. But anyway, we can at least get it started.
There must be one to be found somewhere.
A haughty-looking undead woman, unmasked, surveys the ground around her, seeking something. Suddenly, her head swivels, and she trains an imperious gaze upon you.
What side do you take?
Her voice is clipped and detached, with metallic overtones. It even seems to echo, as if she's speaking to you from very far away.
I always take Jimmy's side, and I'm not going to stop now.
She cocks her skull to one side with a nightmarish creak. Though her shiny visage is completely devoid of emotion, you sense confusion in her manner. Confusion and more than a little scorn.
Quick now, quickly. Do you support Divine Order or Black Ring?
I support the Divine Order. Long may Dallas triumph.
Good. We can talk and perhaps trade. I have books, though I hate to part with them. And you, hopefully, you have something I want.
Okay, I'd like to trade, but what are you after?
She leans towards you with an unnerving creak, her eagerness plain.
I'm looking for a particular book, a tome to teach me how to make corpses explode. Would you have anything like that I could learn from?
Well, let me crack open my rucksack and let's have a look.
Have a look. Mind you don't tear any pages now.
Okay, so you can see that, yes, she does love books, and she has summoning books, she has poly books, and necro books, and then a few consumables, couple scrolls, and then some miscellaneous items. And we definitely want to raise her attitude towards us, but bear in mind that she is expensive. 1,200 gold expensive, but that'll get her 100%. So, and then she also has this unique belt, Mey Falin, and we're going to buy it. Yeah, it's really quite good. You can see 2 con, 1 wits, 1 warfare, 1 poly. Yeah, it's going to Sabille. I'll let that be known. Nope, don't want that. Sure. And that's going to be it for now, but still, that's a couple thousand. We can give her a couple love grenades, and then the rest, maybe 8. Yeah, perfect. There we go.
You know what I'm looking for. Come.
Yeah, we do know what you're looking for. All right, so let's continue our search. Now, this is the Cloisterwood, and this is the area that Maester Siva talked about getting the black root. And so here it is.
Spotted something.
And I think I ran by it accidentally. But we need two. We need to harvest two plants. Then we're gonna grab a chub. Here is a hidden treasure. You definitely want to open this up. Usually has some good items in it. Okay, earthquake. No, don't want that one. Flay skin scroll. We'll take that. A rare bow. No. And a legendary helmet. 1 to finesse, 2 to work. Ooh. That's pretty good. Boy. Yeah. That's so good. I'm not sure who to give that to yet. We'll have to find out. Stardust herb. All right, and then we're going to run up to this fallen tree here. And kids, do not try this at home. But these two are going to jump off this cliff all the way down here. And guess what? They're going to make it. Yes, they make it. Okay. Enough kidding aside. Here is the waypoint. And also over here, we don't want to go in here. We're going to avoid going in there. That's Wrecker's Cave. That's an entrance to it. There are 2 in total. But just letting you know that that's where that's at. Okay, so let's break up. This shipwreckage here is the Peacemaker. And we want to go inside. So let's both jump. Then we'll team back up and then we'll go down in the hatch. Look at that. We
This
level
must be
up.
the wreck of the Peacemaker. Some of her cargo may remain.
So we are now at level 12. And that is very good. All right. And you can see that this ship has a whole bunch of death fog in the middle of it. So we're going to have Fane. Read this letter. We're going to have Fane jump, go down in here and search like these. Because he can survive in the death fog. All right, we'll send that to Loshe and 2 augmenters. We'll send that to Loshe as well. And there's another crate over here. Fang, send that to Loshe. And that should be that. Yeah. So now, Loshe, you can grab this, the Captain's Compass Amulet. So we'll throw that off to the side. Then we're going to have her grab it.
Lucky find.
Yes, it is. This has 1 to Lore Master and 2 to Lucky Charm. So that is going to Seville. And she will wear that here very soon. And then we're going to send the belt to Seville as well. Okay. Team back up. And now it is time to go to Driftwood Square. And what we're going to do here is I'm going to do my level 12 shopping. I'll do the run off camera because we know so many merchants that to go everywhere now takes up about an hour of my time. And I don't want to have put you guys through that. So let's just do that off camera and then I'll be right back and we'll meet up here and then we'll do our level 12 level up. And then it's off to Bloodmoon Island. Okay, see you in just a minute. All right, everybody. I'm back after level 12 shopping run. And let's take a look at what I got. I got this dagger for Seville. I know it's level 12. Not sure what we're going to get at level 13, so I thought just in case I'll get this one now. So we'll send that to Sibyl. And I also got her some boots, level 12. These will replace the captain's boots that she's wearing now. Yeah, it's about time to swap those out. Also, the vendors at level 12 start selling high tier blank books. So I picked up one air and one necro. And I also found this staff. And it does more damage than the air staff that I have equipped right now. As you can see, okay, we have 85 to 106 damage. If we equip that, we do 123 to 151. It's largely due to the fact that we put our points in hydro rather than air. So we're going to go with that staff. However, I am sad to lose the 6 initiative, although 30 is still pretty good. So we're going to take that frost rune out, and then we're going to sell that. I picked up this wand, water wand. It's pretty good. But then again, you know, I'm not sure what we're going to find at 13. So I'm open to this. But for continuing on to level 13, we're just going to use the staff. And also, the vendors start selling trumpets of death. And what these are good for is when you combine those with the empty potion bottle, you get a minor resist to all potion, 15% to everything. Yeah, that's not too bad. So let's make another one. Let's make 2. Actually, let's make 3. We're going to go with that. All right, so then let's go back up to where these are right here. We're going to split. And then we're going to put those 2 up there. 2 minors. Combine those to a medium. And look at that. Look at the jump there. 50% resistant to all. Yeah, very good. Especially with the 5-star diner. That becomes 100%. Yeah. It's fantastic. Okay. So what else we got? We have put those down there. Along with that, we have the poison cloud arrowhead, and that is just what you expect. Just put a arrow shaft with that, and then we can get a poison cloud arrow. Yeah, we can sell that. To be honest, I did have Iffen go make some more charm arrows and some love grenades, because on Bloodmoon Island there's a couple vendors there that we can work with. So we're gonna do that. Okay, I think that will do the crafting section of this. So let's start with the level up. It's pretty straightforward. It's gonna be just like level 11. Loshe, 1 to Hydro. This is an even, so 2 to Intelligence. Fane, 1 to Warfare. And 2 to Intelligence. Sibyl, 2 to Finesse.
Yes, of course.
1 to Warfare. And then Iffen, 1 to Warfare. 2 to Finesse. Pretty straightforward. And I just want to double check with Sibyl. She has 8 to Lucky Charm. And Bloodmoon Island is the highest level in Act 2. As far as gear goes, we can get gear all the way up to level 15. So it's well worth making sure that she has the highest lucky charm that she can get at this point. And 8 is pretty good. We can get legendaries with that.
Tell me.
With that being said, we need Fane and Loshe need to team up. I need Fane's scholar tag, and that's why he needs to come along. Also, along with his
Yes, yes.
lock picking abilities. All right, so we're gonna go to Driftwood Fields, and we're gonna head for the broken bridge, which is right
A lake
here.
of death fog, and the bridge appears to be down.
Oh, look at that.
Someone wants to discourage visitors.
Yeah, we're gonna sell that.
There must be a way across.
There is a way across. All right, so yes, death fog everywhere. You don't want to jump and miss. But with our spirit vision that we have, we can see the hidden platforms. And so that helps tremendously as we can jump across.
Look out!
Oop,
I see a
oop.
trap nearby.
So we don't want to trip the traps.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Yeah, we got to be pretty careful. There's another one there. The reason being is because out of these eye holes, they shoot balls of fire. Yeah, becomes great balls of fire. Look at that, 36,100 exploration XP just for getting here. That's too good. Silver bar, that will be a quest item. Definitely want to pick that up. One down, because these are quest items and such. Okay, open the gate.
Greetings and salutations. Have no fear, we mean you no harm. No harm, no harm.
The being sniffs the air in your direction and licks his lips. He moves a couple of paces towards you, his eyes hungry and entranced.
My manners. Master would not be pleased. He awaits you west of here. He will not harm you. Others may.
We're going to take our leave from him. He's a little bit crazy. You might say he's
What's that
possessed.
smell?
Okay, map of Bloodmoon Island is what he's stepping on here.
delicious.
We'll grab it, and then we want to read it.
Close. Watch it. But
Yeah.
not for you. For Master.
So we get the entire map of Bloodmoon Island. The fog of war gets completely lifted. And so you can see the advocate is here. We have 3 blazing sculptures. This is should be the bridge. Archives. Now, I will have to stress this, that we do not want to go to the archives yet. There's some information that we can find out about it, which gives us the location of it, and we get XP for that. And once we learn the location, then we can go in. But for now, we're going to avoid it. And there's also the Ancient Forge, which we will do as well. Okay. There is a bone here. The reason why I'm picking up bones is because
Something delicious.
you can use them to craft superior pixie dust. Yes, there is a higher level of pixie dust. So we'll get to that a little bit later. All right, so we went to the right. We just keep hooking right. We keep hooking right. And a little bit more. And we discover the waypoint. And behind the waypoint is a free trumpet of death. And then from here we say, Fane, come on over. All right. So So the two of them are going to link up. And now we're going to go back the way we came. And we're going to go behind this statue, which these are the three that we saw on the map. And the statues are standing on a hatch. And we want to figure out how to remove the statues to reveal the hatch. And that's coming up here shortly. So here's a bunch of black ring dead folk, and as well as some demons.
Okay, let's see what this master
and the advocate
wants.
has us skipping stones.
And here's another one
I tell
here.
dark words
the
should not sully
two.
those honeyed lips.
You don't need me to tell
So
you
here's
that.
Malady talking to Bastan the Whishmaker. And so as soon as they're done talking, I want to talk to Bastan
No.
myself.
Thanks.
You're here to work. Are you also here to trade? I have much to show.
You were talking to Malady earlier. What did she want?
Your friend wanted a new deal. Wanted to renegotiate terms. We have a wager. Some say she succeeds. Some say not. What say you?
I might be interested in a friendly wager.
Good. Tell me, how do you bet? For the half-blood or against?
So we're going to pick an intelligence persuasion. I can't really decide without much details. What was she trying to renegotiate?
She made a deal with our master. But her reward? Her obligation? Strictly confidential. But the advocate is quick to remind her. The master does not make deals lightly. The master does not break them.
Okay, so I'll have to be honest here. I have never done this before. I do know that there's no XP involved in doing this friendly wager. And I did some reading on the internet that says to go against Malady. And it's only 500 gold. I don't know the outcome. I don't know how much we win, if it's 500. But anyway, I figured, you know what? Let's just try. So we'll take number 2.
Good. Find me when she leaves. We'll have an answer then. But for now, do you wish to trade?
And yes, we do.
Look, do not touch. Not until you fatten my purse.
Okay.
See you again.
So you can see that he's got consumables, books, and even some more essences and some miscellaneous craftable items. He also has Emrock, which is a level 15 chest armor, and it's pretty good. The only trouble I have is, who would I give this to? Do I give it to Fane? Do I give it to Seville? Fane for the +2 to strength and 1 to 2-handed, or Seville for the 3 con and 0.25 movement. But we have some time to decide. I'm not going to buy this right now. And yes, you can steal this if you have a character with high enough thievery. You can just snag it from him. But we're going to go the diplomatic way, which to get to 100 attitude, 1,600 gold will get us there. We'll do that right now, and there we go. We'll buy the arrow crafting materials. I'm also going to buy a needle because I can craft a scroll with that later. And I'll definitely pick those two up. Let's see, the books. All high tier. Trumpet of Death. I will take that. And let's see how much that dropped. 25. Yeah, it dropped quite a bit. So, but I'm still going to wait on it. 523. All right, we'll give him a love grenade. 500, and then 1 charming arrow. There we go. And we'll take that. All right. So then let's go down the steps. Let's go to the chest. Frozen arrow. We will send that to Eithne. And here's Melody. We're going to talk to her.
Ah, there you are, Loshe dear. How goes the hunt?
I met the demonologist that you mentioned, Jahan, right?
The one and only. And has he agreed to take a look into that very lovely, very demonic mind of yours?
Yes, he has, but he wants me to jump through a couple hoops before.
Well, nothing's free in life. Hop along now. I have business of my own to attend to.
I know about your contract. Is that why you're here?
Her eyes suddenly flash with fury, then fade back to normal.
We'll discuss this later. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Okay. She didn't want to elaborate. That's fine. All right. So here is the advocate. And we definitely want to talk to him.
The lizard's eyes are dark as polished coal, void of all light. A faint frost seems to cover the cracked and broken scales around his mouth.
You have a reputation for both malfeasance and chaos. Imagine my surprise when it took you so long to find your way here. I see the miasma surrounding our islet certainly did not hinder you. Well, here you stand, in the flesh, so to speak. And a finer collection of corpusculae I never have seen. I trust you are not opposed to a mutually beneficial accord between civil and gentle persons.
Oh, I'm so overjoyed. Finally, somebody with the sense to speak gibberish.
You may spout jovialities from dawn until dusk, but I assure you that our situation is not a mirthful one. I am here at the behest of my master to offer you a simple exchange, an offer of aid for the promise of aid, the epitome of civil reciprocity. You and he possess a common foe. The power behind the Voidwoken has made our lives hell, so to speak, since the Divine Order unleashed death fog against the Black Ring and those darling woodland creatures. And as the gods have shirked their duty, perhaps we could come to a mutually beneficial arrangement pertaining to both of our objectives. Indeed, I can offer you the source channel that you seek forthwith, as a gesture of good faith.
You're going to teach me how to channel my source right now? Sure. Yeah. Bring it on.
Excellent. My master has found your kind to be an eternally pragmatic group. The issue at hand is a simple one. We have suffered a Black Ring incursion into our sacred groves. They surround a tree that sits at the heart of this fair isle. Once the Black Ring have been eliminated, I have been authorized to send you on your way with that which you pursue, the location of the Council of Seven. But first, we shall see that you are fit. First, we shall grant you power beyond that of your meager mortal mind.
The lizard's hand lashes out, the palm landing flat on your forehead. You feel a cold pain start to spread across your skull, but deep within you, something stirs.
There is neither enigmatic lore nor magical jewel required to open the channels of source. It is enough to seize it with sufficient force of will, to know that all creatures are nothing but source and vain hope.
You feel the pull of a far-off connection. You feel the dungeon, the red organic tendrils binding you. Your ears are filled with screams, and you're surprised to find they are your own.
I feel the stirring of the source inside me.
Cold pain shoots through your veins, sharp and quick, but cleansing. You can feel your body opening up, filling with the promise of power as your ability to channel source swells. The far-off connection fades, as do the screams. You feel empty, hungry, powerful.
Somewhat more roused, are you, Godwoken? It is such delicious vivication. Now, tell me, is there anything further in which you yearn to be enlightened?
Okay, so we have all these options. The one that we don't want to pick is number 3. Demand that we know who's behind the Voidwoken. We will do this later, but not now. We are not ready to do that. So I just go with number 1. This seems suspicious. Why would I help you?
Because it is expeditious to do so. My master would have this isle cleared as quickly as possible.
The lizard looks about to make sure no one else can hear, leans in and whispers conspiratorially.
And if you are to become the new divine, I would much rather be an ally than a foe. After all, the power you wield will be as a great sword to my master's butter knife. There are legions that would follow you, myself included. Your power would be unfathomable. Assuming, of course, you take it for your own.
What reward can you offer that will justify me siding with the demon?
Why, the only thing you truly desire. Or certainly the only thing you truly need. I will reveal unto you the location of the Council of Seven.
And how could you possibly know that?
My master has dealt with many of your ilk. Small-minded creatures with a hunger for power, out to save themselves or loved ones or the world, some fantasy or another. But all are willing to strike a covenant if it means their success. One was even willing to give up the location of this council to earn my master's boon. How felicitous that you merely have to spill a little blood to earn the same.
Okay, this is where we can trade with him. And he has one item that is legendary. It happens to be a staff. Wow. Huh. It's air. That's the only problem with it. But I'm going to get it. Because it doesn't happen very often. He is also 1600 to get to 100 attitude. Yeah, I'll pick it up. If it was water, it would be perfect, but we'll see what we can do. Okay, high tier. All the books are high tier. So that's one thing. Excuse me. Is that now that we're level 12, they will sell high tier books. And not very often do you ever see one of the original blank books to pick up. It's very rare that you can pick up an original, so you try to plan ahead and get them when you can. Let's see. 5, I'm good on animal scales. Chanterelle. 4, 3, yeah, we're good on those two. Okay. So that's what we're going to stick with. Let's do 3. 1500. So need about 8. Nope. I need one more. 9. Good. Good. Okay. So then we're going to take our leave.
This is incredible. I've never felt so alive.
You feel newfound powers of the source course wildly through your body. Deep inside your soul, a voice calls for you. It would be wise to meet with your god again by performing the Meister's ritual, here or in Siva's vault.
Okay, so as you can see now, we have another source ring. And we just do a bedroll rest, and it fills up. And so now we have 2.
That is all we need.
We have 2 source rings. Okay, up the stairs we go. Oh boy. Yeah, we'll take all of that. There are 3 of these statues. 1, 2. The other one's there. So we're only going to open one of these right now. And that is the one to the left. The other 2 we're going to leave alone because, well, we're not ready to do them. So Fane needs to talk to the statue.
The statue is a striking sight, a sizzling blue totem on a blood-red isle. Even stranger, a shard of polished iron peeks from under the statue's base. There's something hidden beneath this massive sculpture.
And the hymnal that we found describe a burning guardian such as this, and we sing the melody written within.
The hymn twines around the effigy like a fine thread. Guardian burning bright with sourceful flame, abide the sacred call, reveal the godsless hall. Winged keeper, song doth bid you break. The priest shall scry the demon's lies, the chains await their captive. From stone to dust, from stone to dust.
Like a charm.
So with Fane having the scholar tag and reading the hymnal book in Jahan's house, he was able to sing that song to the statue. It just blew its mind. So reveal the hatch. Down we go.
No good has ever graced this place.
Silk trousers. Yeah, no. All right, we'll go and loot all these vases. And then after that we will proceed. Oops. Okay. On this statue, you can see that there's this source orb. We have 6 of those. We want to add one more. And if you try to use teleportation, it says invalid target. So it's like, well, how the hell do you get it? You know, it's up there and it's stuck. Well, the way to get it is to craft a scroll. And I want to use the rope. And a high quality air essence and a sheet of paper. And we make the Apporation scroll. Now from there, what we do is we take the scroll and combine that with a blank air skill book, just the normal one, or the first tier, I guess, if you will. We'll combine that together, and then we can make the Apporation skill. And then I'm going to have Loshe learn it. And then we can put this book back. So now, with her knowing the skill, voila. Now we have 7 source orbs. Pretty nifty, huh? Okay, so let's run up here. And we see this lever.
Oh, it's not working.
Pull the lever and, well, the door doesn't open, but you can see that there's a possessed child with a dead cat behind her. So let's talk to the spirit right here.
The spirit of a young robed man paces the chamber anxiously. He sees you approach. A look of trepidation crosses his spectral features.
Did my order send you? To cure the child?
Nobody sent me. And are you aware that you're dead?
The spirit falters, momentarily lost for words. Finally, he musters a nod.
I was hungry and thirsty for days. Then I rested. When I woke up next to my corpse, I thought I was delirious. I hoped I was delirious. But eventually I realized what had happened.
Okay, I'd like to know about this child that you mentioned. Is she in need of a cure?
Some form of demon seized her and nested inside her mind. She cannot speak or move. We did what we could to help, but we could not risk provoking the beast within. We can find her here until a way to safely remove the demon could be found. It was my duty to watch over her, but I was never relieved of that duty. She has no family that we know of. All she had was a pet cat. That poor girl's life is drifting past her, thanks to that demon.
I would like to try to help the girl.
Her cell is just over there. I can let you in, but are you sure you can help her? What are you going to do?
I don't really rightly know at the moment, but I will try my best.
Some of the best minds in Riverlon couldn't help this girl. And you think you can do better than they did. But nobody else is coming to help, are they? I'll let you in, but promise me one thing. Whatever happens, take her away from this place. Far away.
Okay, I will.
The spirit can't help but smile.
I knew you had good in you, the moment I laid eyes on you. Come, I'll let you in. Take good care of her. Bring her somewhere peaceful. Don't disturb the demon within her. There's no telling what could happen if it breaks free.
Yeah. Well, Loshe and this little girl have that in common. Okay, so he opens the door for us. We go in. And there is a button. That's another thing about level 12. We got another memory slot. So let's grab the cat. I'm going to deal with the cat first. Throw him. And she got a crit. And then there went all 9 lives. Okay. So the next thing for us to do is to destroy the pillars that has this girl chained. So let's use a staff. Let's use ice fan. 1, 2, 3. Let's use hail strike. Let's use our staff. Use winter blast. And then we can use our staff on that last one. And then hail strike. Okay. Pillars are gone. So let's jump down. And let's talk to the little girl.
The young girl lies silently on the floor, eyes open and staring. Her only movement is the tiniest rise and fall of her chest.
We take the girl's hand.
Her fingers seem to grip you ever so slightly.
Number 1, whisper for her to be strong. But if you can't be strong, then I am still here for you.
The girl's grip tightens. A flush of color spreads across her previously bloodless features. She's grown stronger, strong enough to move, perhaps.
And we teleport her to the Lady Vengeance. And we get 14,450 XP for that. Not too shabby. Okay, let's jump back up. Let's team up with Fane again. And let's go talk to the spirit.
Wherever you take her, I hope it's a better place than this. Thank you. Take care of her. Cure her if you can. My task here is done.
And away he goes. Alright, then we can leave. And Fane wants to have a chat.
The chill of the vault seems even colder for what you have just witnessed.
Yeah, a dusty old chamber with a demon locked inside. There's a metaphor in there somewhere. Why these folks volunteer for this is beyond me.
To lock someone away for eternity is terrible. But to leave them with no one but a demon for company, that is unforgivable.
Fane, you have a point. Yes, you do. Okay, so over here is, well, another skeletal cat. And just like the last one, he gives XP. So, here, kitty kitty. Oh, frozen. Hey. Okay, Hell Strike. Still frozen. Yeah, we can use our staff. Enough. See that? Restoration. Got a crit. That's pretty cool. In fact, 5,200. 5,200 XP for that cat. Wow. Calicera. Take that. Some hair. Okay. We want to keep coming this way. And you're going to find these rotten egg clusters. They're all over the place. So we do want to break those because Lucky Charm could trigger. Like, wow. What did I call it? Did I call it?
Lucky find.
So let's see what we got. Level 12. Wet Scoundrel. Pyro Hydro. It's not terrible. It is not. I mean, that's... I'm going to send that to Fane. Yeah. That's pretty good. Okay. So, let's go in here. And in here we can find this elven pilgrim. And we're going to want to talk to him. Before that, we have a backpack right here. If I pick it up, how much does it weigh? 1 pound. Okay. We may end up using that. There's an elven skeleton here. Broken loot. And a cabinet. Flame rune, we already know. Okay, so let's talk to him.
The howling. How can you bear it?
The spirit cocks his head and covers his ears, hoping to muffle screams that only he can hear.
I don't hear any howling.
Ah, I thought the ancestor screams had drawn you here as well. They came to me on the wind, though I am not sure the devil's breath that perturbs the air here can rightly be called wind. It is no wonder it screams. The tree is barely more than carcass, blistered and charred. Its spirit wails into the ether, but I can't understand its words. Perhaps you can succeed where I can't. My heart breaks for our ascendant. Find a way to relieve its suffering, and I will find a way to reward you.
Okay, but first, what are you exactly?
A druid. There are too few of us. Elfkind finds value in flesh where memory lingers. I collect memories, yes, but I am more keen on bark and leaf. On the living breeze, not the sleeping past.
Okay. Can you give me some more information, like something useful?
Well, yes. I have kept my ears to the ground, ghostly they may be. This is an archive, a library devoted to history and scholarship. There must be a record there of the elf that spawned the corrupted tree. I can't say where its entrance lays. The whispers that speak of the archive are all but drowned by my ancestors' grief.
Okay, so we don't have all the information yet that we need, but we got some. All right, so now we're going to go to the waypoint. And then from here, I want to loot this black ring reaver that's dead. A little bit closer. It's safer if we just teleport him away. Oh, speaking of that. Yeah, so you can see level 15, 20% crit chance. 1 to 2 handed. Yeah. 1690. Yeah, it's a pretty good piece to sell. Okay. So now we are going to go this direction. And you have these blood cocoons along the path. And the developers, again, some of them we can't get to. You know, I've even tried Apporation. Like, say you try to cast. I already got that one there, but it doesn't work. And you can't teleport these things. And then if you try to swap Fane with one, you can't. That doesn't work either. Yeah. So, you find a way. Please let me know. Okay. Oh, we don't know. Stay away from that. We're not ready for that yet. I'm gonna bust some of these up. There's a blood cocoon. All right. Boy, these things are everywhere. Just everywhere. Sinew and a bone. Yeah, you can use Winter Blast on any AoE spell works. Here we got 1, 2, 3, 4 bunch. So we can use Ice Fan. Those. Then we can use our staff on that one. And we got nothing great, but that's okay. Come in here.
Old thing, isn't it?
It is. Yes. I'm not sure where that went, but it apparently went nowhere. It's supposed to be 3. Leave the barrel, nothing in it. Okay, here is another silver bar. And we want that. We got to pick it up, and then we're going to use the ancient forge.
The great forge is black with a soot of ancient work. Inside is a casting for an ornate handle, flecked with glittering bits of silver.
So we're going to load the forge. And we're going to put those 2 bars of silver in it.
Nice, I guess.
So we make a silver lever shaft. We're going to make 2 of those. And as you guessed, yes, they are quest items. So we have to hang on to them. For quite a bit, actually. Oh, there's 2 Guinapea mushrooms. Let's grab those. Okay, and then we're going to go up the ramp. I don't think we can grab that one. Nope. And then here's another blood stash, I guess, if you will. 2 eyeballs. Sometimes you can get intestines. Like, here's another one. Tooth. Make an arrow out of that. Here's a dead dude or person. Okay, some penny bun mushrooms. Grab those. And here's a whole bunch of blood cocoons. Let's see. There we go. This is legendary. Come on, baby. Be something good. Ooh. Oh. Oh. That's pretty good. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I am not disappointed. Okay. Let's keep going. Then we gotta keep carrying on. There's an intestine.
So many dead.
Yeah. Yeah, this is not a warm, fuzzy place. Oh, there's another tooth. Oh, this one's epic. But we'll see. It's level 15 to... we'll see. I like the 2 to intelligence, but Fane has 2 to warfare, which is really strong for him. Hey, another intestine. We can throw away the slime.
Brother Ament, bless your spirit.
So, as you can guess, we want to steer away from the tree. However, there is an item. Yeah, let's go. Let's be careful. There is an item over here, but we also have the demons. I gotta be sneaky. Yeah. I think we'll be okay. Let's go to about right here. And we have this dead black ring destroyer. Let's see if we can grab it. No, not quite. A little farther. There we go. And we're going to throw him. Oof. Clear over there. Now we're going to loot him. Spread your wings. No. A rare crossbow. Come on, baby. Be something good. Be good. Level 15. Getting burning fire. Okay. It's not too bad. We're going to send that to Eithne. Okay, the destroyer's gloves. The reason why I like these is 3 to strength. So it really helps if you're getting close to being over encumbered. Put those on and keep on looting. Keeping on looting. All right, so let's team back up. We're not quite done over here yet. This spirit has the answers that we need. So we gotta talk to him, but let's loot this first. Yeah, 14 gold. Yeah, no. All right. So here we go. Brother Kaylan.
The spirit of a man in priestly robes drifts from corpse to corpse, head bowed. He murmurs blessings over each of them.
Merciful Seven, smile upon your fallen servants. Brother Ashwell, Brother Triskel, Sister Revria, usher them forth to the Hall of Echoes.
He notices your presence.
Sorcerer, this island is nothing but death. You should leave.
What happened here?
The spirit utters a sigh. Even after having parted from his body, he retains a heavy heart.
This island was once a place of learning, of healing. Corrupt things have long stalked the fringes of our world. Demons. We sought to help those who fell prey to the foul beasts. One of our number, a doctor, brought an invalid before us. An elven maiden who had become infested with some presence. It was powerful. Too powerful. So we sealed it and the poor elf it inhabited in our deepest vaults. Sometimes incarceration was the best we could muster in such dire cases. But the doctor who found her was determined to make a name for himself. He attempted a cleansing ritual, but he only served to strengthen the demon's grasp over the elf. The demon possessed him. Soon the whole island was overrun with monstrosities and bathed in blood, our blood. It's a corrupt place now. No good thing has cause to be here.
I would like to know about the archives.
The archives? Parchment, books, writings about the evil things we uncovered. That knowledge didn't save us in the end. It lies to the east, beneath the earth, if it hasn't already been destroyed.
And what about the statues?
The statues guard the vaults where we kept those who were beyond help. No ritual could cleanse them of the dark forces that infested them, so we sealed them away. We did not use such cruelty lightly. There was no other choice. The statues guard the path. They will grant passage to those who sing from the hymn book, from the archives.
Okay, so we take our leave. So you can see by asking him about the location, he did know the location. So we got the 14,450 XP for that. So we're going to fast travel to the waypoint here. And now we can go into the archives.
This is the place. The entrance to the archive must be near.
Yes. Must be. So we dig it up. Found the hatch. Down the hatch.
Higher history. Lost and buried.
And we got another 14,450 XP for that. Here is the Archivist's Journal. So let's read that. And then the Archivist shows up right here.
The spirit urgently passes a hand across the spines, whispering each tome's title as she comes across it.
No, it isn't here. This is impossible. You, my sister, help me find it. There is little time.
Okay, let's take a look at the shelf, shall we? And I see a copy of Spirits and Spectres just right here.
This is no time for pranks, my friend. The doctor's arrogance may end us all. He has released a dark presence upon us. It must never sing the taming. The hymnals must be destroyed. And yet, I see no sign one was ever here. You must help me look.
Her hands fan furiously across the tomes, like a pianist's upon the keys.
Okay, this dark presence. What is it exactly?
A malignance more rotten than any I've known, sister. It should have been confined to the vaults. I'd have offered myself up for the sacrifice had I known the doctor's intentions. Now be silent. Your questions vex me, and I have no time for idle chatter.
Okay.
Find the others, and gather near the flaming guardians. Should the hymn be sung, the vaults can be opened. We are not safe.
She hushes you with an index finger held to your lips and continues her search.
Okay, so we'll be on our way. Now, this is an amazing library, and there is so many bookshelves and things to look for. And this part is fun because Lucky Charm can hit at any moment, and we could get something really good. So without further ado, let's start searching. Okay, the medical reports. We want to read those because some of them have quests that are activated, just like that one. What was that grenade? Firestorm. Yeah. So let's keep on looking. Keep on looting on. Radical measures. Let's read that. Okay, we already know that quest or did it already. So, and then also on the back side of this bookshelf is, ruptured tendons. Okay, so let's send that to Sibyl. If it's free, we're going to give it to her. And a sheet of paper, blue, yellow, no. Yep, we'll take those. Ooh, there we go. Legendary. Could be good. Bartering, Lucky Charms, 7% dodging. Probably not. And Fireball, nope. Don't want that one. But hey, it's free loot. More paper. Paper has a stack of 50 and then it starts over. Okay, here's another medical report. Let's read it. Nope, that quest, we've either done it already or we've done it already. Okay, here's the archivist. 3 sheets of paper.
Something.
Oh, and we found a secret door. We might as well open this now. I don't know what wits you need to open that door, but apparently we have enough. Okay, let's see. Here's another ornate hymnal, same book that Fane read. However, when you get to this point, it's a little too late for the XP. Here's Onslaught skill book. That's a warfare source book, and that is always there. I don't know. It's super expensive. It's 4 AP. No. Oh, wait. and 2 source points. I mean, it's super expensive. Warfare, no. Sheet of paper. And here. Okay, so now we're going to go to the front side. It's an epic 2-handed weapon or axe. Level 15. But it's very heavy. 6 pounds. Okay. And here's another medical report. We're going to read that one. Sweet shackles of pain. That might be the one that is bugged. A lot of people say it's bugged. However, it doesn't mean that we can't solve it, because we can. We just got to figure out the best way to do it. Oh, here we go. Epic ring. 2 con, 1 warfare, 1 arrow thurge. No. And that's another thing with rings. It's like the more the higher your levels go, the less stats that the rings have, until we get to divine. Then they're pretty good. Okay, and I think we've now accomplished going through everything here, through all the bookshelves. Oh, nope, there's a row of books. I think we got plenty of paper. That's why you don't need to craft paper. You get so much. Okay, so now we're gonna go in here, and right here is an unusual blade. Let's grab it.
The transparent artifact glimmers of its own accord, as if conducting light from another world, another plane of living. As your hand nears it, it shivers and speaks. You listen closely, but while you think you've heard similar utterances in the past, you cannot make sense of its words.
Anan falan rever. Amadio velucio di amederita temorius.
Okay, so we're going to look at it more closely.
It's a crystal blade, seemingly separated from its hilt. You feel magic flowing through it, but it's vague and undirected.
So we're going to place the artifact in our pack.
The hilt of a blade, I do believe, but clearly no ordinary blade.
No, in fact, it's part of what Tarkin wants. So, again, quest item. All right. Now we have this locked chest here with some energy attached to it. This is where we need Fane's lock picking skills. Yeah, look how quick he opens that. Okay, Loshe, open it.
I can feel my source powers draining at the merest touch. Tenebrium is truly a material of the void.
And we get another teleporter pyramid.
My lucky day, a 3rd pyramid.
Yeah. And then, last but not least, there is a chest in here. So, when you use teleportation, you can see it. You just can't grab it. So that's when our Apporation skill comes into play. Now we're way over encumbered, so now we can take the chest and throw it over there, and then open it. Frost scroll, a rare wand. There, no. But this is always here. Large wits potion, 11 wits. Now with 5-star diner, that becomes 22. Yeah. So, well worth grabbing this chest and opening it up. All right. So let's team up and do bed rest. That way we get our source filled up. Let's go to Driftwood Square. And wow, where does the time go? That's going to be it for our video of the day. So thank you for coming along, and I hope you have a great day, and take care, everybody. See you in the next video. All right. Bye-bye.